How's it going, guys? It's the Pixelated Pumpkin, and welcome back to another Halloween 2020 sneak peek video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Spirit's 6th sneak peek for the Halloween 2020 season, and I gotta say, this one is by far my favorite yet. It's so unique, so original, so disturbing, so without further ado, let's get right into it. As you just saw from the video before, this guy pops up. He's called the Nightcrawler, by the way. So the Nightcrawler, his animation is he pops up, and that's really it, but I just want to break this down to some pros and cons, so let's start with the pros. So, first, his animation. I think it's really cool. I don't really think it needed anything else, so he pops up. I think his popping up animation is very cool. We've really never seen anything like this, considering his stance and stuff, but his popping up animation is pretty fluid, pretty good, and he also sways as he's coming back down, which I think is a nice detail of animation. My next pro is his stance. I just gotta say, this is really creepy. Looks like a skinwalker from one of those skinwalker creepypastas. If you search up on Google, it should be like the first image. It's this guy in like a very similar stance to the Nightcrawler. I just gotta say, the Nightcrawler stance is so unique, so original, and I just love it. I think it's easily the best part about this prop, how he's standing, or kind of like, I guess, doing on all fours like some sort of animal, which I think is awesome. I just really love it. I love how he only has hands and his like feet. He doesn't really have feet. It's like the same mold for on all of his leg limbs. So I just think that's really cool as well, making him more of like an animal rather than like a human or whatever. Also, all right. So here's the next pro. His face. His face is one of the, like, so cool, so unique. Like, even disturbing. It even makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable when I'm looking at him. Now, I love his face so much. He has red light up eyes, and I just think it's great. He also has hair, which I thought was a little bit unnecessary, but if you look closely in some of the photos, you could definitely see the hair, but I think it's okay. I kind of think it could have done better off without it, but overall, I just think it really doesn't take away from the prop at all. So, anyways, I guess that's all the pros I have to say about him. There's a lot, definitely more pros and cons, but now let's get into the cons. Starting us off with the cons is his audio. It's very short, and I just hope they don't use it because it's just the scream, and then it takes a while for him to get back down, kind of similar to Jack Straw and Demonic Dahlia. But at least they were laughing when they were going back into their ready position for another activation. So I wish maybe like to make it even more creepy, there could be like someone like the actor could be saying something, and then they could reverse it and make it sound really creepy and like cryptic or whatever. I think that would be a really cool inclusion if they did that. Maybe they could update the audio similar to what they did for Crouchy. They use different audio, so hopefully for this prop they'll give us some better audio for him. And my other con with him is his price, $200. Now, I know this is what Spirit's doing for most of their prices, and I'm just kind of sick of it. It's very overpriced, in my opinion. I think $200 is just too much money for something like this. And considering he's kind of short, he's short, obviously. He's about 3.8 feet tall, I'm pretty sure. But considering his how he sits, like crouching or whatever, I think he's going to be massive, so this may justify his price. I just have to wait to see him in person, but I'm definitely not going to be buying him at his full price. I'm considering this one, maybe at the 50% off sale, maybe with the discount or whatever, but I just want to see everything else before I make my final decision on this guy. But overall, this prop is amazing. I love it so much. It reminds me of like something straight out of a creepypasta, and I just gotta say, this prop is super unique, super awesome, and I just love what Spirit's putting out this year. I think this year is going to be great. Sadly, the theme did get leaked, and I did get a glimpse of it, but I think the theme is going to be really good. I'm not going to say it here because I know I'll make a ton of people upset. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this sneak peek video. And as always, it's a Pixelated Pumpkin signing out. See you next time.